36 days ago, one psychopathic killer took the lives of 26 defenseless children and adults. This tragedy outraged all Americans. It left us with a deep and enduring sadness. We must take every effective step to prevent it from happening again. On the day of the tragedy, I was shocked to see President Obama, Dianne Feinstein, and their coalition of misguided gun control enthusiasts on television politicizing this horrific tragedy with well-articulated anti-gun talking points. These politicians in Washington had their gun control wish list already written.
That's right.
Yep.
And standing on the graves of children, slain at the hands of a madman, is where they saw their opportunity to call for bold actions that violate our Second Amendment rights but do nothing to protect children.
That's right.
3 days ago, President Obama issued 23 executive orders. These orders were based on recommendations from a gun control task force headed by Vice President Joe Biden, a man best known for making mistakes. None of these orders, sadly, would have saved a single life at Sandy Hook. Instead of protecting innocent children, these orders strike a blow to our sacred freedoms protected by the Bill of Rights for over 200 years. I had to ask myself, was this the same Barack Obama who stood before the Virginia sportsmen in 2008 and told them he believed in the Second Amendment, that he wasn't going to take away our rifles and handguns?
Liar.
What part of shall not be infringed does he not understand? Some gullible people believe that Joe Biden and his gang came up with these 23 orders in less than a month. I submit to you that the enemies of the Second Amendment have been dreaming up ways to take away the rights of American gun owners for decades. I believe that these 23 orders are part of a long-standing agenda to render the words of the Second Amendment meaningless. Politicians led by President Obama, who have wanted to ban guns for years, saw the tragedy at Sandy Hook as their golden opportunity. Like Obama's right-hand man, Rahm Emanuel, said, "A crisis is a terrible thing to waste."
Preach it, brother.
Speaking of Rahm Emanuel, instead of being one of the most dangerous men in the White House, he's now running the most dangerous city in the country. Chicago is the murder capital of America. Chicago had 513 homicides in 2012, which is a 15% increase over 2011. The firearm murder rate in Chicago is 6 times the national average. Chicago is a national leader in another way. They have some of the most strict gun controls in the country. As the Center for Disease Control study proved in 2003, gun control laws do nothing to prevent violence. It is no secret that gun controls don't work, yet they are the centerpiece of President Obama's executive orders and legislative agenda. I will tell you what works. Arming responsibly works. Since adopting concealed carry in 1987, violent crime in Florida is down 40%.
All right.
Since '87, the number of murders in Florida has dropped by nearly a third, and since their population has nearly doubled, the murder rate per 100,000 people has fallen by nearly 60%. When responsible citizens exercise their right to self-defense, everyone is safer. As long as rights are being exercised in a responsible manner, there should be no limitation on exercising those rights. We have the unalienable right to defend ourselves and to protect the lives of others. We, the people, have the unalienable right to possess, own, carry, and protect ourselves with guns we choose, from muskets to military-style weapons, and the Second Amendment protects that right. With the help and courage of the American people, we will defend the Second Amendment from attempts to limit, control, dilute, or redefine it. Now is the time for bold action. Write your representatives, write your senators, join the NRA, contribute to the NRA Institute for Legislative Action, like Guns Across America Wisconsin on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, watch for more calls to action. This is about freedom. This is about family, and this is about the American people. That's right. This we will defend. This is only the beginning. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.